All right, welcome back to KDKD Pet of the Week, brought to you by David Newman State Farm and the Dog Groomer. This is Adrienne, and with me is Miss Laura Himes from Clinton Animal Rescue Endeavor and the Clinton Animal Shelter. Hello, Miss Laura.
Hello.
And who is our baby visitor today?
I brought Buck with me today.
Hello, Buck. Hey, buddy. And he is a baby.
He is a baby. He's up and running though, baby. Not
more toddler.
Yeah. not quite the
toddler, almost into preschooler, but
yeah. He's very active.
Yes,
put it that way. He's in that age where he wants to be rambunctious and chew and run and play around, and then here in a few minutes he's gonna crash big time. He's gonna take him a big old long nap. So I think that's what we were talking about. Maybe we'll do pictures then.
That would be great.
As soon as we're done talking, he might lay down and kind of calm down. But right now he's very inquisitive. He just wants to go check things out and get everybody's attention.
Sure.
He likes to be the one showing off just a little bit. So.
Nothing wrong with that, huh, Buck? No.
Buck is mostly black. He has the tan markings. He looks Rottweiler in color. As far as his breed, yep, no idea.
He's kind of a mystery, a question mark.
He is. I mean, he's kind of got the longer hair like a shepherd, maybe, and some of that coloring also. He's pretty stocky. He's got kind of short legs right now, but he is not even 9 months old yet, so he's still got the baby sharp teeth, and you know, he could sprout long legs very quickly, very easily. I'm just not sure. I really don't know. I mean, he's kind of in between that where you just don't know. He could stay short and stocky, or he could sprout some pretty long legs. I mean, everybody's had a child that has done the growing spurt, so it's kind of one of those where you just really don't know.
Right.
So, you know, I don't want to be I don't want to be carved in stone saying, well, he's going to be little. No, he's not going to be little.
Not tiny, but other than that, he's a surprise.
He could be medium sized. He could be a taller dog. I just don't know for sure.
He's going to be sweet, whatever he is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's young enough now. We can teach him how to be good with dogs, with cats, with just about anybody that you want to train him to be friends with, leave alone, that kind of thing.
Oh, sure.
You know, I always want to put that disclaimer out that, you know, as far as chicken, that's kind of a food, so I can't really guarantee. I mean, I think you can train him to leave them alone.
Right, but you have to train them to leave them alone.
That's a food source for them, so, you know, I can't really.
Right, you could train a cat to be friends with a hamster, but you have to really work at it, otherwise.
It's naturally bred into their minds that, that's dinner, you know. So you kind of have to work with them on that. But I think you could teach him to. You know, I think he'd be one that would want to play with the cat and go chasing down the hall, and then the cat's going to smack him, and they're going to say, well, maybe I don't want to play with that cat after all. He's kind of grumpy. I don't know if I like him or not, but I don't think he's going to be somebody that's going to, not on purpose. I think he's just going to want to play and chase and have a good time. So, I mean, that's where the person has to step in and say, you know, I don't mind you playing with Kitty, but Kitty's going to tell you no, and you're just going to figure that out. And then we're going to step in and go, okay.
Right.
Kitty goes to this room, you go in that room, everybody kind of calm down for a little bit. We're going to have time out for just a moment. But he's really a good little boy. I think they're still working on housebreaking, you know, because we haven't had him that long. I think they do have a foster set up for him, so he's going to get to go to a foster home, which is going to be good, because if they decide that they're going to continue to be a foster and not adopt him, and you want to adopt him, guess what? You've already got some training knocked out of the way, because that's what our fosters do. They really help come through with making sure that they take him out on a routine where they go outside and do their business outside and teach them not to chew on tennis shoes.
You're busted, buddy. You got caught. Yeah.
It's like, mine have been through the ringer. It doesn't really matter. So.
Right. And you've mentioned before that the littlest puppies can't have all their shots, so they can't play in the puppy or the doggy playground like the big dogs can.
Right.
For safety. And they're really at an age where they need that exercise.
Yeah. They need to have someplace where they can go romp around and it's safe, and they don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about viruses. You don't have to worry about bigger dogs taking advantage of them. and speaking of that, we've got one that just came in. Oh my goodness, I believe she came in Monday morning. It was either Sunday night or Monday morning. But this dog has been attacked by another dog.
Oh, no.
She's in pretty rough shape right now. Anyway, it's just a mention so that everybody keeps that in mind. When you have a smaller dog or you have a younger dog outside, even if you have a big dog, I mean, you just need to remember, unless you're in a really secure fenced-in area, you need to be watching for that, because there are some dogs that people let roam and let them out and
Unfortunately,
strays. I mean, that's just kind of where things can go bad.
Right. And if a dog can jump its own fence to get out of its yard, it can probably jump your fence to get into yours.
Yes. Yeah. So
You hate
just
to
be
think
aware.
of that, but yeah,
Just
keep an eye out. Keep a window open. Know what's going on.
keep that in mind.
High five.
So
Nothing bad would ever happen to you, of course, because you have such hopeful, shining eyes and kisses. Kisses for everybody.
I just always, it's like, for me,
You're
it's
so
an
sweet.
exercise deal.
Mhm.
It's like, okay, I'm going to go out and take my walk because I'm
Mhm.
going to take my dogs out for their walk.
Right.
It's in my own backyard. Most
Right.
of it's fenced.
Mhm.
But, this way everybody's safe. I've got an eye on them. They know that they can't go certain areas.
Right.
And it's kind of like a little kid that's pushing their mom's
Mhm.
buttons. It's like, I'm going to see how far I can go. Well, oops, too far.
That's how you find out where the boundaries are.
Mom's getting grumpy. So,
Yeah.
no,
No, you
he's-
can't chew on my shoelaces either. That's very smart. Miss Laura said no shoelaces, and Miss Adrian also says no shoelaces. We're finding out. Okay, good job, buddy.
I get your butt. I get your tail. I did, didn't I? Ooh, something back there itches now.
For being a puppy, he does listen well.
He does.
Yeah.
He's on his way to being a very well trained, very well behaved little man. Oh, we don't do that though.
Oh,
Come
nope,
here.
nope, nope, nope. That's yucky. No.
We don't eat styrofoam.
We'll be taking you to the vet level.
Yeah, that's never a good thing.
No.
It's like you don't want to have to be made to throw up. It's always fun,
Right?
It's much more fun to have somebody scratch your tail.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But no, he does pay attention well, and he's interested in what the humans are doing and what they
Yes.
think, and he loves the treats. I always feel like that's really beneficial for training.
It is. I mean, that's kind of a positive reinforcement.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been told for people like me that like to overdose on the treats.
Uh-huh.
It's like break them into little bitty pieces. They don't need the whole bone every time they do something right. And it's like, oh, come on. They were so good. It's like, no, just give them a piece.
Yeah.
Not too many.
Yeah.
They last longer that way too. So.
Right. Okay.
But if you're interested in fostering to adopt,
No.
I believe he does have somebody coming to foster him. But if something happens, if they decide to take somebody else, he'll be available. And I'm not sure that they've actually committed to foster to adopt. So if you're interested in adopting him, come fill out an application, meet him, see if things are going to work out perfectly for you. And nope.
Don't need the phone.
Nope.
No.
We're doing some videoing too, so it's like, please don't eat the videotape.
No.
But
Stick with me.
it's an attention thing. After you get his attention, he does really good. So
He does.
I think training him with toys, with things that he can play with. Right now is a perfect time to teach him. This is a good thing. You can play with this toy. That's great.
Yeah, good boy.
That's my good shoes. No, you can't have that.
Right. You can't chew on the camera. You can't chew on the microphone. You can't chew.
It's just not fun here. I don't understand.
You guys are so wound up. What's the deal? Jeez. There you go. Get that
there
back.
it is.
Good job.
Good boy.
On the subject of fosters, did I see that Gracie and Lucky found someone to stay with?
I believe so.
Wonderful.
So, yeah.
I'm so glad.
They're so thin. I
Poor
mean,
things.
that was one of the things that, speaking about their immune systems and stuff like that, it's like when they're so thin, their immune system's knocked down something terrible.
Sure.
So it's better to have someplace where they're not stressed with all the barking,
Right.
all the dogs walking back and forth past them. all the viruses that could possibly be there. I mean, we try really hard to keep everything very clean, but
Sure.
you know, nothing's 100%. You know, unless they're in a white sterile environment 24/7, it's just not going to happen.
Right.
So, yeah, we were testing their immune systems. You know, no, they. But if they get someplace where they can, and I don't. Did they say were they going together or were they going separate?
I did not
You didn't
notice.
see
Sorry.
that part. Okay, I'm not real sure. I didn't know for sure which way that
Might
goes.
have been separate.
Okay, and that's fine too. If they're
Sure.
together, it's great. If they're separate, they're getting a little more one-on-one attention. Either way is going to be a great thing because they're going to have somebody that's going to be, you know, talking to them, taking care of them, giving them all the attention and love that they need. So
They could really use them. So that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
yeah, and as far as adoption, they're on hold because it is a court case. It will go to court before anybody gets to take them home. You know, you think, well, it's good that it's going to be a court case, but sometimes it makes it a little bit longer for them to
Sure.
get adopted. But sometimes that works out in their benefit too because sometimes their fosters fail.
Right. Well, and with the way those two are, they could really use some extra recovery time.
They can, yes. They're so thin. I know a lot of that is fluid, you know, so they have to drink a lot. And believe it or not, we're feeding them Ensure.
Oh,
The
really?
humans Ensure, but it's got all the proteins, the minerals, the nutrients, plus the fluid. I mean, it's just a good way to take care of your baby. You know, I've seen them do it with older dogs, so you know, these guys. It was amazing to me to see them 1 week, like on a Friday, and then you come back in like Monday or Tuesday, and it's like, wow, you can see their eyes are brighter, their coat's starting to thicken up,
Oh, that's so
they're
good.
starting to put a little bit of meat back on their bones type thing, and they look like they're feeling a lot better. I mean, when Lucky first came in, he was struggling. The lady who was taking care of him then was having to take a lead and pull him out of the kennel to get him to stand up.
Oh, poor.
And he just didn't, I mean, he could do it, but he just didn't have the energy. And now all you have to do is go, you want to go outside? And he'd stand up and he'd jump out of the kennel and he was ready to go. And
Oh, that's fantastic.
I mean, it's just, it's remarkable how quick he came back. So
I'm
I'm
really
glad
glad
to
to
see
hear
that.
Good.
You just like shoestrings, don't you, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you're not talking about me. It's supposed to be
You
about
need
me.
some more attention, sir. And also on the topic of fosters, we mentioned that Buck might have a foster lined up, but like me and Miss Laura were just discussing, you all have so much need for fosters at the Clinton Animal Shelter. So if you see Buck and think, oh, I really want to foster him, but he's already spoken for, you all can have waiting lists and you can email the foster program.
If you're interested just in puppies, no. Puppies that like phones. No, put us on, you know, let us put you on the list. Call back and check all the time and see, because we get puppies sporadically. It is that season, so we're going to be inundated here before too long. If you want one puppy, great. If you'd like to have 6 puppies, we could probably accommodate you here in the near future. So
Sure. You know, if you're looking for a mama cat with kittens, if you're looking for orphaned kittens, orphaned puppies, older dogs who need a foster, whatever you think you might want to foster, the Clinton Animal Shelter could probably find someone to go home with you.
We can set you up somehow or another.
Absolutely.
We had a couple come in the other day and they said that they would like to look at the bully breeds because that's one of the breeds that they don't have any other dogs or cats at the moment. And it's like, they're the ones that are always harder to place for, you know, because people don't believe that, oh, you know, these dogs could be vicious and, well, some of them can be, some of them can't be.
Some can be,
We like to test them out and make sure that everybody's kosher before anybody even looks at them.
Of course. We
but-
talked about that. You
But
want
they
the
are
right
the
one.
ones that, you know, the harder to place ones. We really like fosters who come in and say, I want one of them that's going to be real difficult to place.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
My God.
Because, I mean, you know, because of the stigma or because, not
Right.
because of the dog, it's because of whatever belief other people have.
Right.
So,
Someone who's been unfairly stereotyped.
yes, we've got a guy in there right now who'd be awesome. I mean, he's well behaved. He's great with other dogs,
Mm.
as long as they're bigger dogs. He doesn't like little dogs for some unknown reason, probably because of the prey instinct. But,
Oh, sure.
you know, he's not good with cats. Same deal. But if he's with a bigger dog, he's great. He's great with humans. He loves people. I'm talking big people, little people, old people, young people. It doesn't matter. He loves people.
Mm-hmm.
But he'd be great to go home and just get him out of the environment
Shelter,
for a
right.
while. And he's an older dog, but he has a lot of energy.
Oh,
So,
wonderful.
you know, it's not one of those, I'm going to get an older dog that's going to lay around. No,
Mhm.
he's going to be one that you need to go for walks.
Mhm.
You need to have a backyard where he can go out and chase butterflies or squirrels or whatever. You know, just get him out and get him some exercise. And then he's going to come in and he's going to lay on the sofa by you or
Mhm.
hang out with you doing whatever it is you do. So,
Right. And if you already have a bigger dog, then it sounds like he would be thrilled to
right.
go out in the yard. They can chase
Oh,
laps.
yeah.
You can take a little break in a lawn chair and watch them chase laps and have a
Yes.
great time.
Oh,
Well, good boy. Right on, Pad. You did wonderful. Good job,
good
Buck.
boy.
Good boy.
I just told you that I brought out the emergency backup towel. Here we go. So this is what the emergency backup towel is really for. Chewing, christening, you know, whatever.
Good boy, Buck. You're doing.
He's trying to do the right thing, so that's good.
Yes, you want to be.
He does have puppy pads, so I think that's a good thing. You know, if we use puppy pads,
Mhm.
they're a lot easier to train whenever you do something like that. That way when they're in the
Good
house,
job, buddy.
you don't have a mess. It's easy to pick up, do whatever.
Were you a good boy? Yes, you were.
Good
Yes,
job,
you
bud.
were. That was so good.
And our garage sale was a big success this last weekend.
Oh, I'm so glad
And
to
to say
hear
thank you to everybody who showed up and
Woohoo.
partook some of the really neat items that we had. We had
Mhm.
some really great donations this year. So.
You did have some really great items,
Oh.
and the pie was delicious.
Oh,
so.
thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hope
you.
everybody enjoyed. So
Yes, very much.
it's like, that's something I can create and donate and I don't have to worry about. It's like, that's one of the things I can do. I don't have items. I'm one of those people that uses my stuff up.
Mhm.
By the time I get rid of it, nobody's going to want to buy that.
Right.
So, it's like, I wouldn't put this in the rag pile. Well, it was one of the shirts I was wearing yesterday, but hey, okay.
Right.
So we did very well.
Oh,
Thank you to
good.
everybody who donated, everyone who just came out and helped out. We have a lot of people who helped set things up, and
Wonderful.
thank you, Warren, for taking everything down and cleaning everything up. He
Oh,
does that for us every year. He always does a wonderful job, and I just want to say thank you so much. He and his brother come down, and you know, they make it so much easier for us.
Oh, that's great.
Because we're all getting ready to go to work the next week. You know,
Sure.
it's like, oh, and he is too, but he takes a little bit of time out of his day, and he goes down and disperses with the stuff that we didn't take care of. So
Oh, good deal. Well, that sounds like it works out well for everybody. Then.
yeah, he really
Excellent.
helps us out quite a bit there. So yeah, I think that's about everything I can think of. We don't have a lot of cats, but if you're interested in looking at cats and kittens, please check us out. We do have a few.
Mhm.
It is that season though, so we will very soon have many that are available for adoption.
I've seen a few foster requests come through,
Right.
like teeny tiny ones.
So as soon as those guys get big enough to find their forever homes, they're going to be needing to be placed.
Mm-hmm.
Quit eating her knee. You're an ornery puppy.
He's just excited.
So I'm just a baby.
Nope,
Just
but get
a
on the
baby.
foster list, and let's see. Oh, the adoption special I think has been extended even farther. I don't know if it's all the way through May, but look at the Clinton Animal Shelter Facebook
Yeah.
or call 660-885-7999. You might get a special on the adoption fee, which is already a bargain to start with.
Yeah, we're trying to do the half price, which is $75. It's normally $150. That comes with their
Thank you, sir.
spay or neuter, all their vaccinations, a microchip, a rabies shot. They are checked for heartworms before they go out and make sure that they're clear to go.
Mhm.
And they usually have their first month's flea tick, heartworm, that thing all set up.
Oh,
So
good.
they're ready to go. They have everything to go. It gives you a month before you have to start finding flea and tick preventative and heart guard and stuff like that. So, and some of that stuff's all combined anymore, which I find is
Oh,
remarkable.
really?
Yeah, you can get a heartworm medication that is also a flea and tick and worm and all that. So
That's fantastic. less to keep track of.
It
and
is.
less to overlook and have to worry about missing.
If I have just one pill, it's so much better than if you have like 8 to
Right.
remember. So.
We have enough of the human pills separated out.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I have to remember this too.
Next thing you know, you're calling your doctor or poison control because I just ate my dog's heartworm pill.
I can see me doing that. That's
I
terrible.
can see me doing that. That's why I'm like,
I
yep.
thought it tasted a little beefy. Like, well, I'm good to go. But the dog needs another pill, so.
Separate medicine cabinets, everybody. I highly recommend it.
You know, I know that there's a lot of them that cross over, but I don't think that's one of them that would be advisable. Hey,
Right.
hey, don't do that. It's like we don't eat the door. Please don't eat the door. Okay, and if you didn't know, whenever you foster somebody, you need to have like child-proof houses. No, he'll be fine.
He will be. He needs some toys and he needs a backyard to go run off
Yes.
his puppy energy. And a
it's-
Kong with a peanut butter popsicle in there. No
That's right.
xylitol, real sugar only.
Oh
And-
yeah, xylitol's terrible for him.
It is.
That can kill him really quickly. And a lot of people don't realize like the what are those little Mentos
Mhm.
Mentos gum? Yeah, that's very bad.
Right.
I didn't realize that. I bought some of it and I hid it. I'm like, oh, you can't have that. So I really just need to get rid of it because I'm not going to eat it because I'm afraid of it now. But it's like it's hidden from my dogs, so no worries there.
Buck just needs something to keep him occupied until he crashes. And when he does, he will crash hard and take a big nap and wake up ready to explore some more.
And it's a perfect time to teach them the good thing about toys. This is
Right.
yours.
This is your toy.
This is yours. What you play with.
Mm-hmm.
And tell him good boy, you know, when he gets into stuff like that, and tell him bad boy whenever he's eating shoestrings.
Mhm.
Don't you come and see me for a minute? Quit chewing on her foot. She's being nice, talking good about you, and you're chewing on her foot. Oh, he's gonna
doing
crash
really
you
well.
pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're slowing down even right now. Oh, look at him just crumple. Oh, he's gonna chew my foot now. Good boy.
You said don't chew her foot.
That's right. I didn't specify, did I?
No.
Oh
But
my
no,
goodness.
once he gets a little bit bigger, I see him being a big car rider.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just
Oh, I
seems
do
like he
too.
would love to stick his nose up to the cracked window and smell and look. And
We did that on the way out here.
oh well, see, I guess right.
Kind of hard to drive, but
Take him out to the park and walk him around, let him see some new sights. He's an
Yes.
explorer,
yeah.
an adventurer, aren't you, Buck?
Said I will entertain and sniff and smell everything.
No shoelaces. No,
It's
no.
okay. I'll put it back together in a minute. He's good.
Buddy.
Oh, you're just putting yours out there on display. I think I'll eat them now.
Hey, I got you distracted. We'll just keep you going back and forth.
Yeah.
This is like tennis.
Yeah.
My serve. There you go.
Pong. Remember the old Pong games?
Yes.
That's it.
Mhm. All right. Is there anything else we need to cover, Miss Laura?
Gosh, not that I can think of. Just I like your phrase, if you can adopt, foster, and if you can't foster, donate, or come walk a dog, or, I mean, there are so many things available to do. If you want to help out, you can. I mean, there's just, just check with us. We've
Sure.
got, I mean, some of it's not real exciting, like laundry and dishes, but it's still
Right.
stuff that needs to be done, and it's very
Mhm.
appreciated when somebody else can do that whenever you're cleaning up
Right.
poopy messes, or doing whatever it is you do. So
Right.
hey, I've told many people that if you can walk 3 dogs, it's 3 dogs somebody else doesn't have to.
That's right.
It
you
just
can throw
always
in a load of
helps.
laundry that frees somebody else up to
It
do
does.
something else. So
There's plenty to do. It's just what area you want to be in. So
right.
hi.
And you get to see Buck.
That's the good part about doing laundry. After you're done, you get to go back and walk through. Oh, hi, buddy, and rub noses and give out dog bones and stuff like that.
No, that's not helping.
It's like I wasn't trying to. You're missing the point.
You're so cute. All right. Well, thank you, Miss Laura, for coming by.
Thanks for always having us out.
Always. Beck, thank you for visiting. Be a good boy, okay? Be good for Miss Laura and your new foster family and your new
Oh,
forever family. Maybe the same people, we don't know.
Yeah. Depends on how good you are. You gotta be good, buddy.
That's right.
You'll
Thanks
be
to our
fine.
sponsors, David Newman State Farm and the Dog Groomer here in Clinton. And thanks to all of you for listening. Have a great day.
Hey, you were so good. You were.
Right in the mouth, right?
Yes. Oh,
Good tonsil lick.
sir.
Sir.
Do that deep six.
Trying to get you a family.
Yeah. It's like now she has residue of milk bone in her mouth. Ew.
Uh-oh.
Is it? That was your glasses, okay.